Hello everybody, welcome to another mystery unboxing video of cards that I have received off eBay that I have no idea what's in them. Um, I bought, so the couple rules here that we have is that what I would do is I would focus on mystery boxes, not mystery, but first I would buy mystery boxes, but I was done with that. I was focused on sellers that were selling like their cards that weren't revealing what was inside the boxes or maybe giving slight ideas of what was inside the boxes and really nothing else. There was nothing else to them. And then at that point, I was coming back and saying, okay, that's great. Let's go ahead and get these cards. And I said, well, before I buy them, let me make sure they're not it's like packed junk wax stuff or just stuff that was a bunch of commons. So I'd look at their profiles, see if they were selling anything else, like if they weren't selling individual cards, which I made one exception with, which is a previous video, and that turned out very well, by the way. That I would say, okay, they're not selling individual cards, which means they didn't go through all these boxes and packs and start picking through them and selling individual stuff. So they weren't just throwing junk in there or whatever. So I came back and said that's good, and they didn't have a lot, or sometimes they would just have maybe one thing for sale for baseball cards or sports cards or football cards or whatever, and then they would come back and just go ahead and say, all right, well, we got this, but now we're selling a bunch of other things, like a bunch of other antiques and collectibles and stuff like that. So we're gonna do. So I will show you what we have left. I have one box here. We're gonna start with this box that we have here. You can kind of see an address on there, but not a big address. We're gonna start with this box here that I opened up. You can kind of see there's stuff that's kind of they sealed it up a little bit. So we're just gonna start with this and reveal what we have. We look like we have a bunch of Bowman cards here, which is neat to see. Right off the bat, we got a Steve Tollefson. These are Bowman First, by the way. So the Bowman First cards in here. Rusty Ryle. What year was this, by the way? 2008, probably. So Rusty Ryle. We got Braden Pruitt. Sal Sanchez. Oh, now we're starting with some junk wax in here, but not a bad junk wax. I like this 1986 Darryl Strawberry Fleer card. That's a cool card. Another one there. Bowman Chrome, a Trent Oltgen. So these are players that I don't really recognize that much. Aaron Weidman. Alexander Peralta. What year was this, by the way? This is 2006 probably. So Omar Santos. Wow, I don't think he ever panned out to be anything much either. Tom Hagen. David Welch. Matthew Weston. Michael Hernandez. My hope is that these are all Bowman cards because I like Bowman cards. Sean Henry, and I've been meaning to collect them so can get close to the sets. And I know Brian Finnegan. I know last time I got a bunch of Bowman cards in there. So Javier Vasquez, and this is 2007. So here we go. Javier Vasquez, Miguel Tejada, Jason Schmidt, Kurt Schilling. So obviously the goal is to find a gem. Basically, oh my God, I can't believe I got this card. Jared Weaver. Basically a diamond in the rough, call it. Freddie Sanchez, Kurt Schilling, Travis Hafner, Ivan Rodriguez, Paul Konerko, Ryan Sheely, and Javier Vasquez. So not a great first little pull from this box, but still an okay pull. So not horrible. I mean, I'm happy they're all Bowman cards, because this means at least I can put them together in a set. And that's what it looks like they're all going to be. I'm just looking in this really quickly. It looks like they're all going to be Bowman cards, but I don't know. Sometimes they surprise you. No, it's not all Bowman cards, because I see some top stuff in here that's quite interesting. Okay, yeah, we're going to get some junk wax stuff, guys. It's going to be fun. Here we go. Alfonso Soriano, Bobby Abreu. You can never go wrong with the junk wax, but you can go wrong with it too. Joe Mauer. You're always going to expect junk wax from somebody if you buy something like this. Kurt Schilling, Javier Vasquez, Jeff Weaver, Miguel Tejada, Javier Vasquez again, Kurt Schilling. So we're getting a lot of this duplicates. Freddie Sanchez, Kevin Millwood, Jared Weaver, Gary Sheffield. Gary Sheffield in the Detroit Tigers? Wow, I don't remember that. That must have been very, very towards the end of his career. Manny Ramirez, Earl Cunningham, first round draft pick. So there you go. Here's your junk wax starting. Mark Carrion, Rich Montieloni. And this is a TriStar Projections Kyle Watzgard card. And now we got a John Still, Aaron Bates. So we're getting this is a different Bowman card. This is a 2007, but this is a gold variation of Max Ramirez. So there you go. So that's okay. I think is that a chrome? No, I didn't say chrome. I thought it said chrome. It's a gold variation Bowman card though. That's cool. Gold or bronze? What do you guys think? Gold or bronze? I think that's gold, but I mean you kind of can't see it. I guess based on kind of hard to see. It's like gold or bronze. I don't really know what they really call. It's a thick card though. It's a very thick card. Annabelle Sanchez, Cliff Lee, Pat Burrell, Todd Helton, Jose Vidro, Justin Morneau, Kevin Youkilis, Scott Kazmir, Curtis Granderson. I remember Curtis Granderson. He played for the Yankees too. Randy Wolf. Oh, Nick Swisher. Couldn't stand this guy. David Eckstein, Irvin Santana, Troy Glaus. That's a kind of a neat card. Vernon Wells, and Chone Figgins. So we got another little side set here of Bowman cards, combined with some junk wax, with a decent like variation card of some sort. So I'm okay with that. I feel like I'm probably gonna get the almost complete 2007 paper card set, which will be good. I'll be happy about that because I don't know how many cards are in that set, but definitely let's look here as well. So we're gonna open up another one, and the rest of these are not like this. They're not like in any kind of sealed packs. So that was the last sealed pack there. Rich Sexton, you can kind of see, sexy Sexton, Torrey Hunter, Jason Schmidt, Miguel Tejada, AJ Burnett, Kevin Millwood, Alex Rios, Felix Hernandez, Jose Reyes, Hank Blalock, another Darryl Strawberry here of 1986, and this is a 1986 Fleer, and we got an 86 Donruss of Darryl Strawberry, and we got another 86 Darryl Strawberry as well. Here is a Stephen Drew Diamondbacks Upper Deck Masterpiece. So there's that. Wow, that's decent. Upper Deck Masterpiece of Travis Hafner. And Upper Deck Masterpiece of what year is this? Ryan Zimmerman. This is 2007 as well. So pretty decent. And we got League Leaders, Greg Maddux, Ken Hill. So you got some okay stuff in here. And this looks like it's a Fleer Ultra card of some sort. This is a Leaf card. Greg Maddux. And then next one's a Fleer Ultra card, which is also Greg Maddux there. And then we got a David Ortiz Upper Deck National League National Baseball Card Day. So that might be a special card there. We got Chuck James rookie card from the Braves. Josh Beckett Bazooka card. Chuck James Bazooka card. So there you go. So you have that as well. All right. So these were pretty okay from these little sets here, from these little ones that were sealed up. I don't remember how much I paid for this. What I do remember, I think it was very cheap. I think it was like maybe $20. And I think if I remember correctly, the kid did say, or the kid, I don't want to say kid, it might not have been a kid, probably guy. The guy said, but I lied. There's 800 in there, but there's really only 400 cards in there. If you want, make me an offer, and I'll just accept it, and I'll just accept it for like $5 less or something like that. And I just said, don't even worry about the $5. I said, you know what, it's not a big deal to me. I'll just send me. So this is a 1993 Spring Training Grapefruit League schedule. So you got a schedule card. How cool is that? From the Houston Astros. That's neat. I have no idea what the heck this is. These are like Spring Fever baseball. Yeah, these little things are. Yeah, these are junk. Fernando Vina Bazooka card. I like that. Excellent. Scott Podzenik. Okay. Oh, a reprint or kind of like a photo from 1986 BBC magazine of a 1951 card of Wally Joyner. So that's actually a photo of it. That's kind of neat. And this one is, I believe, 1986 of Mike Krukow. I don't have these mini cards, so that's kind of neat. I like that. Todd Worrell as well. And this looks like a special. I don't know if this is a signature. I don't think this is a signature, but it's definitely a different variation card, and it's a Alejandro De Aza Bowman rookie card. Justin Jackson, first Bowman rookie card. Actually, you know what? This might be the same year. I can't tell you. I can't tell you guys. Adrian Cardenas, and this is a 2007. So, again, this is another first Bowman card. And this is a 2007 as well. So, yeah, they all have the same thing on here. But the backs are a little different. So, you can see this one has a green back on it. And this one has a white and blue back. They do have different kind of numbers on there, too. So, maybe it is. Matt DeSalvo. Jared Burton. So, a lot of these players, I don't remember a lot of them, but why not? Oh, Topps Allen and Ginter. And this is a 1-1. No way. Hold on. But, this says Troy Tulikovic. I can't say this guy's name. Authentic Dick Perez sketch cards. And look at that. It's a 1-1. It's a 1-1 card of Allen and Ginter. What year is that? 2007. No, it's not Allen and Ginter, is it? Oh my gosh, it is. I thought Allen. Oh wait, that 2007 or 17? 2007. It says a 1-1 on that. Holy cow! I'm actually very satisfied with this now. And I think I got another one just like this. Sure enough, we got a Daisuke Matsusaka and another Dick Perez sketch card as well. So another 1-1. We got 2 1-1 cards, or at least that's what it says on there. And the handwriting looks pretty much exactly the same. Dick Perez 1-1, Allen and Ginter 2007. So how cool is that? This is a great box. Anderson Hernandez, Topps Heritage. What year Heritage is this, by the way? 2006. So there you go. And last thing's Millage. Wow, these are good cards, guys. Wow, okay. Another good pull. Adam Jones. I mean, they're Kurt Schilling, again, with the Heritage here. And this looks like a 2000. I don't want to say it's 2006. This might be 2006 now. One is a 2007, 2009. So here we go. Kurt Schilling and Jason Botts. And now we got a bunch of Bowman cards again that I'm going to go through. But this alone right here, this little pile that I just grabbed, just has such good stuff here. Oh, this is good. I'm going to have a lot of Bowman cards, which is really good. And even if they're not in the best shape, at least I got a nice little set that I'm going to make. So I'm going to see what I still need out of them. Gary Matthews, Carlos Delgado, Pedro Martinez. Pedro Martinez. This one he was on the Mets. I liked him when he was on the Mets. Carlos Zambrano, Eric Bedard, Jim Edmonds, Dan Herron, Todd Helton, Jose Vidro, Ryan Howard, Orlando Hudson, Kenny Scott Rogers. Who's Kenny Rogers? He puts Kenny. Freddie Sanchez, Jared Weaver, again, Jeremy Sowers. These are great cards. These are just awesome cards. I'm glad I'm getting Bowman cards because I don't have a lot of them, and now I'm going to get a lot of them. Joe Blatton, Stephen Drew, Freddie Garcia, Ryan Howard, Manny Ramirez, Melvin Mora, Tahadito Aguchi, Lyle Overbay, Johan Santana, Brian Roberts, Michael Young, Jack Wilson, Jim Thome, Tom Glavine, Jake Westbrook, Mark Tehan, Alex Rios, Nick Johnson, Curtis Granderson, Dan Herron, another Jim Edmonds here, Eric Bedard, Roy Oswalt, Connor Jackson, Aaron Hill, going quick now, Ben Sheets, Miguel Tejada, Jason Schmidt, Jeff Weaver. These are starting to pile up. It's probably going to start. We're going to put these on the side. Mark Kotze, Matt Holliday. That was a good player. Chris Young, Randy Wolf, Adrian Beltre, another great player. Francisco Mariano, another great player there. Paul Viduka, Chris Capuano, Edgar Renteria, Mark Kotze, David Eckstein, Jason Giambi. Jason Giambi, I don't know. I had mixed feelings about him on the Yankees. Sometimes I liked him, and sometimes I just thought he was so much better. On other teams. Well, he came from Oakland, right? I think he came from A's, right? And again, Nick Swisher. And then there's another guy that I did not like at all. He just always struck out so many times. Victor Martinez, Adrian Gonzalez, Josh Barfield, Xavier Nady, Mike Lowell, another good player, Rafael Furcal, Josh Johnson, Scott Kazmir, Ricky Weeks, Justin Morneau, and Carlos Quintan. So I'm gonna put these on the side. Let me get these piled up into a right pile here, and put these on the side. Definitely gonna have. I anticipate I'm gonna have a full Bowman set after all said and done, based upon what I'm seeing in here. Looks like I got a lot of heritage in here too, of something. But I don't remember how many cards they made. Like, I know the paper cards now, they only make like 100, which is sad. And then you have to collect so many other stuff, which is, hey, it is what it is. All right, so we're going to go look and see what else we got here. I do see some Bowman. I see some junk wax. Let's see. I'm going to stop at a certain point here and pull out some more. Okay. All right, there we go. Wow, this is an interesting... What the heck did they do here? Oh, 1988 Retro Donruss Panini. This is a 2022 card. Will Smith. That's a retro card. But it's not really... That's not how that looked, believe it or not. Luis Robert Donruss. Blake Snell. Ivan Rodriguez. Ozzie Smith. These are like 2022 Donruss cards. Brandon Belt. Donruss Francisco Lindor. Cool. Chaz Chisholm. Rafael Devers. And looks like we're going to get some junk wax stuff. Eric Hansen. Luis Salazar. Wade Boggs. Oh, we got an NBA Hoops of Magic Johnson, most valuable player. Wasn't expecting basketball in there, but there we go. And this looks like a Topps Chrome 2007 Major League Baseball checklist on here. Another checklist on here as well. We got a couple checklists here, so I'm not... Here, we just got two just dropped for me, these checklists. Looks like a 2007 Bowman checklist. We got the Bowman checklist as well. 1, 2, 3. So how many... So this tells me at least 237 base cards. So you got 237 base cards. So yes, these are what the checklists look like. And right off the bat, you have the top, the front, and the bottom. 237 base cards. So I do anticipate I probably have most of them now. They also have autographs, prospects, signs of the future, prospect autographs, and Alex Rodriguez Road to 500, which I believe I actually got that in a previous one. 2007 Major League Baseball, Lou Whitaker, and now we got some more Bowman cards. I'm going to see if I can put them all together the right way. Of course, only a couple were just flipped over, so we're going to look at these 2007 Bowman. I'm so glad they gave me a 2007 Bowman. That's so cool. Great. Matt Morris, Scott Rowland, Cole Hamels, another good player. Cole Hamels there. Garrett Anderson, Kenny Rogers, Orlando Hudson, Jeremy Sowers, Jared Weaver, Kevin Millwood, seen that before, Mark Teixeira, David Wright, Carlos Silva, Aubrey Huff, Mike Cameron, Eric Chavez, Jeremy Dye, Michael Barrett, Carl Crawford, Cliff Lee, Garrett Atkins, Chad Tracy, Orlando Cabrera, Garrett Atkins again, Brian Roberts, Ramon Hernandez, good player, Corey Patterson, oh sweet, Mike Mussina, one of my favorite pitchers. Mike Mussina and Andy Pettit were definitely my favorite during that era. Matt Kemp, oh cool, here we go, Gary Sheffield, Detroit, here we go. Manny Ramirez, another great player. Melvin Mora, Freddie Garcia, Ryan Howard, another good player there too. Jose Vidro. We got some good players here, guys. Some good players. Todd Helton, Justin Moreau, Kevin Youkilis, Alex Rios, Felix Hernandez, and Hank Blaylock. So there we go. Blaylock. I think it's Blaylock. Some more Bowman cards there. This is full of Bowman cards. And I feel like we probably should have close to a full set at this point. Couldn't tell you for certain, no, but I'm going to put them together at some point and see what I still need, because I feel like there still might be a need for some of the Bowman that I wanted to get here. All right, so let's look to see. We got another little side pieces over here, as I call them, and I feel like they're going to have more Bowman cards and some other stuff. There we go. So more Kevin Youkilis. Oh, Kevin Youkilis. Jorge Cantu. Kevin Millwood. Freddie Sanchez. Kurt Schilling. Mark Kotze. Chris Carpenter. Kazuo Matsui. John Smoltz. Jermaine Dye. Michael Barrett. Kenny Rogers. Orlando Hudson. Jeremy Sowers. Jason Giambi, just threw him. Ichiro. We got a nice 2007 Bowman Ichiro. That's a great card to get. Jared Weaver. And now we got these gold versions, I guess, what we'll call them. Gold, bronze, whatever. Robinson Diaz. I don't know what they truly are. I'm going to have to look to see what they are. And I believe they're the same year, too. Anyway, 2007, yeah. Brian Anderson. They're all Bowman first. That's what they are. I can see what they are now. German Duran. And we got the junk wax. Here we go. Mike Witt. Tom Kelly. I can go with that. And now we got a Richard Lucas Bowman first as well. Sammy Sosa, Fleer 1992. Cool. Jim Thome. Don Mattingly card. So number 300 in 1992. Don Mattingly. Upper Deck Masterpiece of Chase Utley. Ron Howard. Ryan Zimmerman. Carlos Beltran. Trevor Pippen, again, here we go, Bowman first. I feel like this is almost like a, they're not very bendy, they're not paper cards, I don't know what to call them. They're not foil cards, but they're very thick cards. So another Chase Wright, Bowman first. He never really turned out to be much. I remember they were putting him up there, and he didn't do much. John Smoltz Fleer card, I like this. What year Fleer was this? 2007, John Smoltz, there you go. And we got the TriStar projections of, this is a Pedro Beato. And who is this guy? This is a Scott Moviel. I kind of don't remember. Some of these guys. Some guys that probably were trying to pan out in MLB at some point. Reed Engel and Dallas Buck. And we got a Kevin Howard there. And then we got a Delois Guerrero. These are neat cards though. Juan Miranda. Then we got a Nifalali Soto and a Ted Lowry. Craig Biggio, Upper Deck Masterpiece again. There we go, more junk wax. Kevin Mitchell, Rick Leach, Clay Parker, Steve Carter, Otis Nixon, Will Clark, Doug Draback. Then we got a Melvin Mora Bowman again. And we got a Freddie Garcia Bowman, Ryan Howard, Chris Young, Edgar Renteria, and Chris Capiano. So do have some duplicate Bowmans as well. So I'm hoping that maybe I have enough for the complete set, but then after the fact, maybe enough for for selling or just giving away to somebody. I mean, I feel like I want to give them to charity sometimes, just because I'll have so much. But in the same sense, I want to make money. So if I do something, I might just want to come back and look at that as well. All right, so there's other neat cards in here too. They look like heritage cards, but I don't believe they are. I don't know what the heck these are. These are like, what are they? Oh, Gaudy baseball cards. Oh, cool. Oh, how cool. These are all Gaudy baseball cards. No way. But these are like, what year is this? 2007 and 2004. So I feel like I should probably separate these into whatever they are. Let's look at the little 2004 that I just got here. They're different but the same. They're both Gaudi, I think. Well, I don't know about this one. Is Tops. This one is Tops. This does not say Gaudi on it. This one does say Tops. So this is like some weird little like Tops mini, and I don't know what to call them. Bazooka cards. Oh, they're bazooka cards. Oh, Reggie Sanders, Bartolo Colon. He was a good pitcher. I like Bartolo Colon. Al Leiter. I remember him. This is when he was on the Mets. Troy Glaus, Russ Ortiz, and Mike Hampton. So there you go. So yeah, but there's so many of these little. Oh my goodness, is this exactly what I think? Yeah, these are so many of these little. Oh wow. Oh, how cool! I bet there's an entire set in here. All right, so these are actually Gaudi baseball cards, a series of 240 baseball stars, and they're all 2007. So we're gonna go through Francisco Laureano, Victor Martinez, Pedro Martinez, Scott Rowland, Edwin Encarnacion, Carlos Guillen, Jim Thome. Not every one of them are in the best shape, but most of them are. Mark Tehan, Livan Hernandez. Oh, this is so cool. Gaudi. Aaron Rowan, Barry Zito, another good pitcher there. John Peralta. Oh, this was a good find. Brandon Webb. I'm actually satisfied with this. Torrey Hunter, Jason Schmidt, Hank Blalock, Jason Giambi, Carl Crawford, Justin Morneau, J.D. Drew, Brandon Webb, Vernon Wells. I'm going to flip this over just a little bit and I'm going to try to keep these like, I don't want to keep them separated, but I want to kind of keep them a little bit, like that, stacked up. Pat Burrell, Melvin Mora, Richie Sexton, CC Sabathia. Hey, CC. I like CC Sabathia. Great pitcher, by the way. Pedro Feliz, Brad Hopp, David De Jesus, Mark Laureano. Don't you know? Robbie Cano. There he is. Michael Barrett, Magliano Ordonez, Brian Howard, Brad Hopp again. Ah, sweet. And Ichiro. Nice. Another great one. Ichiro. Pedro Martinez when he was on the Mets. Great player. Both when he was on the Mets and the Red Sox, believe it or not. I liked him both times. I liked him better on his Mets, though. When he went to the Red Sox, he had a little bit of an attitude on him. But good player on the Mets, without a doubt, before he got the attitude and when he went to Red Sox. But still a great player on the Red Sox, too, so don't get me wrong. Connor Jackson, Manny Ramirez, Kerry Wood, Jimmy Rollins, Mark Mulder, and then we got a Freddie Sanchez. I feel like I'm probably going to have the full set here after all said and done. But let's see if we got anything special. I don't think we're going to have anything special out of this. I'm going to grab what I can grab out of here. And yeah, it seems like there's like a whole nother set of these here as well. I don't know where am I going to put these? I'm going to put these on the I can't even put them on the side here because I'm grabbing these out of here. All right, so let's go ahead. And I think was this the one that I just did? Francisco Laureano, Victor Martinez. I think this is the one I just did. Okay. Kerry Wood, Manny Ramirez. Yeah, there we go. This is the one I just did. So I'm going to put them on here, right here. We got a whole bunch of them, though. Brad Hopp, Bobby Abreu, Michael Barrett, Freddie Sanchez, Willie Tavares, Carlos Quinton. Never realized they made these in 2007. Jason Schmidt. Like, I know they made some, like, reprint Gaudi stuff, but never realized they put, like, them on new cards, like, newer players like this. Torrey Hunter, Pedro Feliz, Carlos Keaton, Jason Giambi, Jason Isringhauser, Jared Weaver, Carl Crawford, Noah Valerie, Derek Lee, Pat Burrell, Carlos Guillen, Carlos Beltran, Craig Biggio, Mike Sweeney, Rolando Cabrera, Jorge Cantu, Mariano Rivera. There you go. Another. Just if I were to go favorite Yankees, he was way up there with Derek Jeter during that time. Eric Chavez, Austin Kearns, Jack Wilson, Jim Thome, Adam LaRouche, Andrew Jones, Brian Giles, Mike Loretta, David DeJesus, Adam LaRoche again, Bobby Crosby, Pat Burrell, Carlos Zambrano, Dontrell Willis. I like Dontrell Willis. He had some good years. Without a doubt, Dontrell Willis had some good years in him during his time with the Marlins. Nick Johnson, Troy Glaus, Derek Lee, Gary Matthews, Aubrey Huff, Trevor Hoffman, Joe Creed, Carlos Zambrano, Bobby Crosby, Aaron Harang, Willie Tavares, Lance Berkman, Miguel Tejada, Chin Ming Wang, Pedro Feliz, Grady Sizemore, another good player there, Grady Sizemore, Ray Durham, decent player, Adam LaRoche, again. Oh, I like this top guy too, Craig Biggio. How can you not like Craig Biggio? And there we go. We're gonna put a Craig Biggio right over there. I'm gonna put these to the side a little bit because I feel like that I'm kind of taking up a lot of room here. Chad Tracy, Adam Dunn, hip hip, Jorge Posada. There you go. Johnny Peralta, Roy Oswalt, Carlos Keaton, Sean Green, Jason Giambi, Jason Bay, Adam LaRouche, Ching-Ming Wang again. Jeff Kent was a decent player for his time. Magli Ordonez, Michael Barrett, Scott Rowland, another good player there. Houston Street, another hip hip hooray! Ivan Rodriguez, this is when he was at the Yankees? No, I don't think so. No, this is when he was at Tigers. It says on the back. Kerry Wood, Vernon Wells, Ryan Langherens, David DeJesus, Brandon Webb, Miguel Tejada, Rich Harden, Pat Burrell, Mark Loretta. Another hip hip hooray! I'm going to keep saying it, by the way, so you guys are going to get annoyed with me. Here he is. Hip hip hooray! Posada. Edwin Carcion, Johnny Estrada, Miguel Cabrera. Oh, I didn't believe Miguel Cabrera was playing in 2007. That's weird. Dan Hearns, Jason Schmidt, Jim Thome, good player. Carlos Guillen, Paul Viduka, Garrett Atkins, Shock Jones, Joe Creedy, Matt Cain, Ryan Zimmerman, Jake Peavy, and Francisco Rodriguez. I was not expecting to get these kind of cards. I'm actually extremely happy with what came in this box because this box definitely had some good stuff in it. So I'm gonna pull the last couple in here. I'm gonna put stuff back in the box for now, just because I want to put stuff back in this box for now, and I want to make sure that you guys can get stuff here and be like, oh, cool, you got some good stuff in here. But yes, I did. I got some good stuff in this box, and hopefully we got that. Hopefully we got that. So nice. There's such a nice like feel for these cards that I was not expecting all this, and suddenly I get all these cards and I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, what did I do? I'm like, what do I do with these cards? Like, I'm definitely gonna put most of them in binders. I think it's just a necessary thing for me to do at this point. But there are cases where some of them I might want to either sell or give to charity or do something with them. I have some friends that collect, so it might not be the worst thing to try to get them to collect those as well. All right, so I'm gonna keep the box here somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna keep this box, so I'm gonna put it on the side here. All right, so we're about 30 minutes in. Again, Scott Rowland, more hip hip hooray, Mariano Rivera, Freddie Sanchez, Mark Loretta, Johnny Peralta, Ramon Hernandez. So I'm going to go through these very quickly because you're going to have a lot of duplicates here. Jeff Francoeur, Jimmy Rollins, Mark Mulder, Mark Loretta, Johnny Peralta, Ryan Howard, Brian Roberts, Felipe Lopez, Ryan Howard, Hank Blalock, Mark Loretta, Jorge Posada again, Manny Ramirez, Felix Hernandez, Scott Pasanic, Adrian Beltre, Roy Halladay, Jim Thome, Chris Carpenter, Jeremy Bonderman, Miguel Cabrera, Brandon Phillips, Josh Barfield, Johan Santana, good pitcher, very good pitcher for the Twins, Bartolo Colon, Zach Duke, Moises Alou, Ryan Howard, Carlos Keaton, Sean Green, a lot of Posadas in here, guys. Joe Creed, Maglio Ordonez, Michael Barrett, Derek Lee, Zach Duke, Jimmy Rollins, Mark Mulder, Noah Lowry, John Smoltz, Jeff Kent, Adrian Gonzalez, Felix Hernandez, Chad Cordero, Lance Berkman, Johnny Damon, Francisco Lariano, Luis Gonzalez, Carlos Lee, Bartolo Colon, Lance Berkman. There's one little pile there. Put that in the box as well. Definitely gonna need some more binders. That's for certain, especially for these things. Yeah, if I have a full set, which I anticipate I do at this point, these are definitely going in binders, and I'm gonna be putting them in some sort of display of some sort at some point, similar to what I have behind me. Okay, and Robinson Cano, Ching-Ming Wang, Johnny Damon, Billy Wagner, Aaron Harang, Garrett Anderson, J.D. Drew, Willie Tavares, Mike Cameron, Houston Street, Grady Sizemore, Gary Sheffield, Juan Pierre. Haven't seen him, but he was a good player as well. This is when he was on the Dodgers. Ryan Friel, Travis Hafner, Joe Creed, Todd Helton, Josh Barfield, Willie Tavares, Adam Dunn, Zach Duke, Adam LaRoche, Trevor Hoffman, Gary Sheffield, Andy Pettit. I haven't seen one of him either, I don't think. Sean Green, Mariano Rivera, and Robinson Cano right at the end. So don't you know, Robbie Cano ends it all. All right, so that was the one box set I had all these special cards on. Definitely intriguing to me as far as I'm concerned about all these cards I get now. I do have other boxes, so I have this box, and this box. Let's see if I can get this box, that box, and that box is done. These three boxes, but I'm going to save those for later for another video. There's 3 boxes there. There's one other box similar to this that has a whole bunch of cards in it that it is sealed up. I don't know what this is. This does say, I feel like this is one of the other guys. No, this says C88. So I don't know what this means. I don't know what this is. So it might be 800 cards in there. Might just be junk wax. Let's see what we get. You kind of see it's sealed. So the guy sent it to me sealed over here. Might just be junk wax. I'm going to go through this really quickly and see what we got. Might not be junk wax. Might be, holy cow, master photo of Bobby Dalbec. This does not look like all junk wax to me as far as I can see. This will be quite interesting to see. Now, this person did put one of these in here. I don't really like when people put those in there, but it's okay. I'll make do however I need to make do with that. So, we're definitely going to see some good cards out of here. A nice little pull in here as well. So hope you guys enjoy this next hour or so. So be warned, this is probably could have just been a second video, but I'm going to go ahead and split this and put this into one. So yeah, you know what? This is the same guy that was sending me all this stuff. Oh my goodness, this guy from the last one. This is the same stuff. That is the same guy from last time. Robin Yunt. Let's see if I can get you guys anything good here. Juan Gonzalez. We got a John Smoltz. Kyle Lewis. Yep, this is the Pacific Collection. Mark McGuire. Here we go. Here comes the Pacific Collection again. Nomar Garciaparra. Reggie Sanders. Another Reggie Sanders. This is a 150 years of Jonathan Villar. So this is a Topps 150 year card. Matt Williams. Dennis Eckersley. So here you go. It's your Pacific collection. Pat Henkin. And we got 2 Pokemon cards again. Grubbin. And 3 Pokemon cards. Unidentified Fossil. And we got a Pharaoh Seed. So I don't collect Pokemon, so I have no idea what these are worth, but I'll take a look one day. We got more Junk Wax Ken Howell. We do have an autograph. We do have a 52 of 625 J.R. Bradley autograph. It looks like I couldn't tell you if this is extra. Looks like a Donruss Elite card, so I think it's an autograph. So there you go. We have another autograph here. So J.R. Bradley autograph card. Like one of these. Here's a Josh Hamilton card. Just kind of a weird Josh Hamilton card. Just nothing on the back. Like absolutely nothing on the back of this Josh Hamilton card. It's so weird. We also got a 211 of 520 John Griffin Arizona Diamondbacks card. And it's just another signature. So we got another auto in here. That is quite interesting. We got more autos in there. Holy cow. Okay, so but they're not like super big autos. Juan Soto, this is a good card. I like the Juan Soto card. That's a good card to have. Okay, great. And we got a Dragonite. A little bit of a nice little Pokemon card in there. Dragonite. I've seen that one before. And Ekanor Iwamura. This is a Topps Chrome. And we got a Jake Peavy Topps Chrome. We got a Jeff Gorton here. Dan Harron over there. And then we got a Dan Harron over there. And it looks like we got another auto, Topps certified autograph of Nick Marondi from the Angels. And this is a Bowman First Chrome card. So we got another auto there. I don't know if some of the autos, I don't know if they're legitimate or not. Bob Molinaro. This has an auto on it as well. And this is a 1983 Topps Bob Molinaro. So it could be legit. I couldn't tell you. Handwriting looks suspect. So couldn't tell you though. Would have to probably send it out somewhere to get the legitimacy of it. George Brett. And Astros Jordan Alvarez. This is a nice little card. This is a 2020. Looks like a Topps Heritage card. Yes, it is. 35th anniversary. Oh, this isn't even a Heritage card. This is, okay. This is a regular Topps, like, 35th anniversary card. Or 35th anniversary? Yeah, 35th anniversary. And then we got a Sam Dronett. Wow, these are pretty good. This guy gave me Predag, Danilovic, Mark McGuire, little chrome card here. Like one of these, like, hologram cards. I've shown you this before. Tony Gwynn. Probably previous video you've seen it. Mike Piazza. Sticker cards, which I have so many of these. Nice sticker cards there. Adam Dunn. Looks like we got another auto as well. It is an autograph. 2011 Goodwin Champions by Upper Deck. And this is a Robinson Yambati. And I have no idea who. He received a trading card autograph by Robinson Yambati. This trading card was signed in the presence of a company representative or sent from and certified as authenticity by Robinson Yambati. Enjoy your autograph card. So there's your Robinson Yambati card. I've never heard of Robinson Yambati, but that's so cool. I got autos in here. Andy Van Slyke, Josh Hamilton, Charles Johnson. There you go. It's just little. I think it's a hologram. No, this isn't a hologram card. It looks like a hologram card, but it's kind of is, but kind of not. We got an Allen and Ginter 2018 Topps Allen and Ginter. We got a Donruss Brian Kales. We got a Jeff Blake card here. Robin Yount. Will Clark. Now we get some junk wax here as well. This looks like a Drew Bledsoe second effort card. A Plaxico Burress card. I like that. Plax was a great player. This was when he was on the Pittsburgh Steelers, though. Denny Walling. Another 35th anniversary. Ulis Urias. Holy cow. Francisco Arico. Josh Hamilton. Hunter Harvey Bowman card. I think this is a 2014. Yeah, it looks like a 2014. Rusty Wallace. Tater Triumph. I think I have one of these cards. I got them on another pull. And these are a David Ortiz Topps card. Opening day. David Ortiz Topps card. From 2018, I believe. Christian Santana. Sam Fuld. Nolan Ryan. Scott Mitchell. Alfred Williams. Mark Lemke. Star Wars Resistance Ski Speeder. We got a Bowman Sterling of No Ramirez, and this is a game-worn USA baseball jersey from 2010 Bowman Sterling. So, another relic. How cool is that? This, I don't think is an auto, but it looks like it could have been an auto. No, this is a first chrome card of Amore Rivas, Dale Earnhardt, and Jeff Gordon. A lot of cards in here. They said 800, but I think it's probably less, probably more like 500 maybe. Still pretty good as far as I'm concerned. I mean, wow, I'm blown away by this, actually. I'm really blown away by this because I definitely thought there was going to be all junk wax in this one. And I didn't realize this came from the previous, like the same seller as the previous video. And that seller sold me stuff at discount. I mean, basically all this stuff he sold me for, I don't want to say, he probably maybe $60 or so. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that deal. And I said, yeah, that's fine, I'll take that deal. And I was kind of surprised I had a deal. All right, so 1990 Cal Ripken Jr. There you go. So we're going to start getting into start seeing some junk wax stuff, but maybe not a lot of junk wax. Home field advantage of Tony Gwynn. Right, Cecil Fielder. And we got, let's see, we got this Hideki Nomo. This is Hideki, looks like Hideki Nomo to me. Twisting Nomo. There you go. And Mark McGuire card there. Another Pokemon card. And this is a Vulpix Pokemon. Pete Alonso. And I think this is a 2021 Pete Alonso. And this is kind of like one of these like special kind of cards looking from the 90s. Manny Machado. This isn't a heritage card though. Manny Machado, probably part of like the set when they were starting doing like say, hey, let's do throwbacks. Roger Clemens, Roberto Petagene, Roberto 1995 Pinnacle rookie card. Jay Gibbons, Cordell Stewart, explosive. Azar Hakim over here, and then we have a 2018 Topps Allen and Ginter Eric Fetty. And this is a 500 home run features club card. This is a very thick card, very similar to cards I have back there. Right about over here, probably right about over here. These are like basically your 70th anniversary. Very similar though, 500, and this is Prince Fielder, 500 home runs. Man, I wish Prince Fielder would have never gotten his neck stuff. He had neck injuries as well, if I remember correctly. Chip Ice X for Pokemon again. And I'm actually going to put this aside because I like that. That's a kind of a special card, as far as I'm concerned. And then we got a Geodude. Here's your Geodude. Great. And then we got a Giovanni Soto. And a rated rookie, Donruss, 1989 of Ken Griffey Jr. That is a good card to get in this set. In here, without a doubt. I feel like that's going to be probably one of your better cards that you're going to get in there, even though it's junk wax era. People like that Ken Griffey Jr. stuff. Emerson Frostad, Kenny Dykstra, Bowman first. Now we're going back to these Pacific Collection cards again. I have a couple here. Looks like coming up here. Dante Bichette. And here's another card of Ozzy Albius, Bernard Gilkey. And Bowman Sterling again. Brad Miller, USA card of Brad Miller. Bowman Sterling. So we got another relic here. Another relic from Bowman. That's quite interesting. Miguel Sano. And we also have a Chris Bryant. And Dynamic Duo. Robin Yount. Miguel Montero. This is a nice little green parallel card. And this is Action Pack Jeff Gordon. Mike Mussina, first-round draft pick, Baltimore Orioles, scored 1991. That's another good card to have. And that's, again, we're getting some football cards here now. Looks like coming up. Chris Carter. No, it's only one football card. Bowman first, Peter Tago. This guy gave away. I question the authenticity of these autographs. Jay Bell, I don't know. This does have an autograph. I have to question it, though. Rush Johnson, another one here. Oh, this card's so cool. Oh, this is such a cool card. A 2021 Heritage card of Aaron Judge. Oh, I like that card so much. That card, I'm just going to put that to the side just because that guy is such a cool card. Tyler Skaggs. Aaron Judge is my favorite player right now, so I can't say no to that. Mel Ott, New York Giants. So there we go. We got some of these. Anthony Rizzo. Francisco Cordova. Paul Sorrento, Jamie Navarro, Orlando Palmeiro, Brendan Murrow, Bowman Chrome, Roger Clemens here, Fleer, Red Sox 100, Mike Schmidt, and Bobby Labonte. Okay, and Kansas City Royals, Cedric Mullins, Carl Pickens. Great. Action Pack, Jeff Gordon, Kershaw, and Local Legends, Batesville, Arkansas. Great. And Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. So Dodgers Clayton Kershaw card here. Some of these are just falling all over the place because of the fact that they're so like slippery. They're like kind of chromish cards. Topps Chrome with Glenn Perkins. So a lot of neat cards in here. Kurt Warner, good player. Green Jaquez, Jerome Pathen, and Matt Latos. Bowman rookies, Jeremy Jeffries, Matt Suschek there. I don't know if this is another 328 of 819. Looks to be an autograph card, extra edition, franchise futures of Nico Goodrum. So this actually looks like an actual autograph, but I can't tell. It says Panini, but it doesn't say certified autograph, so I will put that on the side just in case. We know that the Bowmans are never the certified autographs. Croman, Dan Klein, and we got Jabari Blaze and Luis Perdomo. Nick Jacob, and Alex Rodriguez. So I like this card. This is a Road to 500 card, and I think this is his Topps card, but I think it's Bowman, Topps Bowman. Madison Baumgartner, Michael Bourne, Christian Kirk, Matt Perk, Finland Crate, Cubs Derek Lee. Yeah, Rafael Palmeiro. Here we go with that collection again. Bobby Duran. This is actually a 420 out of 644 cards. So you got another number card there of Bobby Duran. What year is this? Panini. It doesn't really say. 2011. So I don't think they really did like certified autographs at the time, but they put them on there. Corey Seager. Nice card again here. Henry Sosa. Justin Verlander. I think this is also a heritage card. Jacob deGrom. And we have a Justin Verlander again. Here we go with a Ronald Acuna Jr., which is a nice little card to get here. And we got a Mike Trout card from 2021. Sometimes you got to go, oh, I got the big Mike Trout card, but no, you didn't get the big Eddie Rosario. Students, work hard, get cards. Tops of the class. So this is David Wright, New York Met card. Interesting. Aaron Nola, outstanding opening day, Hank Aaron, 1974. This is cool, but not a 1974 card. It's actually a 2021 Topps card. And we got a Jacob deGrom, another Jacob deGrom. This is a Evan White, another Topps Heritage. This is a cool Heritage card, actually. Edwin Rios, not Diaz. Brandon Webb, X card. Paul Konerko, X card. Alfonso Soriano, X card. Grady Sizemore, X card. And Ichiro, X card. And then we also have a Brendan Bosch here as well, which is like kind of like a chrome card. So a lot of neat like chrome type of cards in here. I don't know what to do with these. I mean, these are I could sell, I guess. I mean, I want to keep it for sake of value. Because it'll probably be worth it in due time. But if I sell, could be decent money. Problem is, I think this guy spent a lot of time trying to sell individually, and he couldn't sell individually, which is unfortunate. But if I sell, it would have to be like an entire, like something what he just did here, but sell for a lot of money. A lot more probably than I bought from him. Which is saying a lot because he gave it to me on a really good deal. All right. Well, we're going to keep going through here. I think we're at 54 minutes or so, so I do anticipate another half hour-ish or so on this. So we'll We're going to pull through another small pile. We keep doing these in like small little piles here to see if we have any sort of like Holy Grail cards. Those are like Holy Grail cards. I doubt we're going to get a Holy Grail card here, but I mean, there is some good stuff here that I pulled so far. Kellen Malik's, Ian Stewart, so that's like a little Chrome card, Chrome Heritage card almost, right? Vernon Wells, great cards here without a doubt. Nate Pearson, Clayton Kershaw, and now we have a Bobby Dalbec. And opening day, Chicago White Sox, Justin Verlander again here, Mookie Betts, Tarek Skubal, Madison Baumgartner, Manny Machado. There's your Manny Machado card. Ian Anderson. And San Diego. I think this is a 2021 card as well. So your San Diego team card. Cal Ripken Jr. George Brett, 91 Donruss. Ronald Acuna Jr. This is a Topps, almost like a Topps rookie card. I don't think this is a rookie card. Yeah, it's 2020. And Alex Carter. Jose Quintana, Sergio Santos, Carlos Pena. We got some football. Darnay Scott, Chris Chandler, and this is a Jermaine Allensworth. Topps Now. We got some Topps Now in here. John Means. No, Cody Bellinger back in action. Oh, this is a great Topps Heritage card as well. Cody Bellinger back in action card. I like that card. Tony Gwynn. And we got a 2018 Chance Sisco. And we also have this Edison Volquez. Here we go with another Dale Earnhardt. Carlos Perez again with his Heritage cards. Ellis Burks. Matt Chapman. We got another Pokemon card, Riolu, 2023 home run leaders. Again, these are nice cards to look at because they're Heritage cards. Aaron Judge and Kyle Schwarber, and we got a Albert Pujols, nice. A Nick Mountain, Ty France. Again, they're slipping all over the place because of how slippery they are. Because they're like very chrome, a lot of chrome in here. Brennan Boesch. And I got another autograph. This is another one of these weird 2011 Goodwin Champions by Upper Deck autograph card, Pete Tago. So you can kind of see this is an actual autograph card by Upper Deck. So it definitely tells you this is an autograph card for him. Don't know if the worth of this, probably not much. I've never heard of the guy. Patrick Ewing. So that's a great card to get. I like Patrick. Patrick Ewing was a great player. Great player. Barry Bonds. So here's your Barry Bonds 1991 Donruss card. And we got this checklist card. No, there's a checklist card. You can kind of see what it looks like over here. And another Bowman Sterling this is a Sean Gill Martin. There you go. And this is another autograph card that I got here. And this is a Vladimir Valentin. And this is a top certified autograph card, 2008 rookie moments and milestones. So you can see another autograph. So he threw in a lot of autos, but like autos of players that really don't like, Max and Cody celebrate. There you go. So there's a nice card as well from the Dodgers. This is a Alonzo Jameson. We got, looks like going to be another Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon. Sorry, guys. Jay Cutler from the Bears. He was a good quarterback for them at the time. Gerald Jerringen. Another Jay Cutler Prism card. Tommy Joseph. Adames Diaz. Michael Fulmer. Scott Schilbert. Junior Guerrero. Chance the Rapper. Ha! First pitch by Chance the Rapper. That's great. Paul Goldschmidt. 500 Home Run Club. 500 Home Run Club of Kyle Schwarber. 500 Home Run Club of Ryan Braun. Michael Conforto. Nolan Arenado. This is a Jose Bautista. Jimmy Graham. More Chrome, Bowman Chrome of Juan Pierre. Fortunately, it looks like it has 3 autographs on here, though. It's very interesting. It doesn't look like it has Juan Pierre's autograph on here. That's interesting if you look at that. That does not look like Juan Pierre's autograph, without a doubt. It looks like somebody else's autograph, but these are the etched-in autos anyway, so probably won't make a difference. Might be an error card, though. Delaney Walker. And then we got a Josh Donaldson. I never liked this because these always, like, put the first name on the bottom, so it's always difficult to figure out the guy's name. Sweet Life, Mexico to celebrate again. Kendry Morales. This is a Bowman. It looks like a... What is this? Oh, a 252 of 9.99. So this is kind of like a Topps Premium Moments card of some sort. Interesting. And Geronimo Baroa. So Geronimo Baroa. All right, so we're about a little bit more than halfway through on this. I think hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Long like the last one, so hopefully it doesn't get too crazy. And I will, without a doubt, let's sort them, and later on I'll have to sort through the year, try to figure out how to get these cards into books and stuff like that. Figure out how many books I'm actually going to need. Figure out if I can make complete sets out of some stuff too, because that's always going to be the fun time, making complete sets. And I think I'm going to pull out maybe like a little bit, half of this half. So, all right, so we're going to pull out half of this half and see what we got. There's a big pile here, so we'll probably create 2 piles out of this. And we got Dale Earnhardt again. Dan Uggla. Giovanni Soto. Looks like we got Magic Johnson, LA Lakers. Howie Kendrick. Greg Colbrun. Eric Dickerson. Kirby Puckett. Donruss Diamond Kings, Ryan Sandberg. Don Mattingly. And we have a Craig Sager. Jet Bandy. Robert Stevenson. I think these are Topps Chrome. Oh, these are updated series. That's what they are. Okay, I was wondering. We did got Chrome. Jose Barrios. They're not Chrome. They're actually updated series. And Greg Maddux. And another autograph. Elemental autographs of Denny Bautista from the Colorado Rockies. This is a Upper Deck autograph. Quite interesting what they did there, because they basically looks like they put tape on there. Yeah. So weird though. It's so weird how Upper Deck did this. They actually put tape and let them have, like, they didn't autograph the card, they autographed the tape, which is so weird. But it's legit. Elemental autographs, gold. And then we get into these Pacific collections. Omar Vizquel, Brian Jordan, Jacob Cruz, and we got another Pokemon card, Dressure. David Wells, Rusty Wallace, John Jaha, Marshall Faulk, Ricky Threats, Mike Trout. What? Topps Now, 2019. I had to look at the year for a second. And we got a Dale Jarrett card, Sean Dawkins, and this is not an autograph, I don't think. Though it looks like it could be an autograph. No, it's one of those etched-in cards. Okay, it's not an autograph, but this is a Jackie Harris. So. And, well, you know what? This one is an autograph, though, so this is quite interesting. One's autoed and one's not. And that's what's throwing me off a little bit. It does look like an etched-in auto. Yeah, I can't tell. I'm going to put that to the side. Because the other card that I just got of the same year, same kind, of Brett Favre, doesn't have an auto on it. So that kind of throws me off a little bit. And you can tell he spent $2 on these cards, on these Jeff Gordon cards. Another $2 Jeff Gordon card. And there's a Bowman First Chrome of Justin Reggiano. And we have another one here of Atlanta Braves. And Dalton Varsho. Drew Bledsoe. Nice card. Oh, this is a nice Buster Posey card. Wow. And then we got Phil Bradley. I can't tell. I don't think these are legit autos. I think these are actually like the guy messing around with people at some point, but I should get them authenticated just in case. Jeff Burton. Nice little 1988 All-American promo card of Don Mattingly. And we back to these Pacific collections. We got a Kareem Garcia and Danny Tartabull. And we have a Chuck Knobloch, as well as a Steve Finley and a Javier Lopez and a Harold Baines and a Chipper Jones card here. Okay. 1993, Ryan Sandberg, Bill Elliott, and Andrew Jones. Rick Asiriano. Now this is Tippy Martinez. Now this one looks like it could be a legit autograph because it's a little scribble like that. So I'm going to leave that on the side. Autograph as well of Sean Coyle. Autographs, Heroes, and Prospects. Sean Coyle. So this is a silver version of it. Congratulations, you see the autograph card. 2010 and 2011 in the game Heroes and Prospects Baseball Card Series 1 is Sean Coyle autograph and it's guaranteed by the game. So there you go. There's an actual Sean Coyle autograph. So this one now, I don't think this is an auto. From what I know, this is just kind of the way the Heritage cards are, but it's a silver Heritage, which is quite neat, of Hunter Pence, Deion James, and we got these All-Star Game 2017, Ryan Butcher, Adam Duvall, Burmy, Pokemon. There's more Pokemon cards. And Billy Rowell. And this is a little bit of a thicker card as well. Not an auto card, though, but definitely a Bowman First and a thicker Bowman First. I think these fall underneath the category. Is this a 2007? It is. So this did fall underneath the category of 2007 cards that I wanted. Probably was in that pack before. I don't remember. I'm just going through a lot of these cards just to see what's in here. You know, very neat, without a doubt. I'm very extremely happy with so far what I've been getting. I mean, for $60, easily probably $500 worth of cards. Easily, maybe more. I mean, you guys might disagree with me. You might say, no, it's not even $60 worth of cards, but I don't know. Albert Pujols, Alex Gonzalez, Austin Riley. Here's a nice Ken Griffey Jr. card. I like this card. This is a 2020 numbers game Ken Griffey Jr. from Seattle Mariners. And here is a Charles Johnson. And here is a Jeff Conine. And here is a Henry Rodriguez. This guy just wants to get out of his collection, Moises Alou. I just really hope that he didn't steal it from somewhere. Now that I'm thinking about this, because that would be horrible if he stole it from a place and then he just resold it to somebody like me that has no idea. I wasn't getting that impression. It looks like he just wanted to sell, get rid of these. Edgar Renteria, Jeff Conine, and Ismael Valdez. And we got Alex Ocho. And we got Lance Johnson, Steve Finley, Barry Bonds. And we got a Luis Garcia. There we go. Diamond Stars, 162 out of 999. And this is Alexei Ramirez. So again, another numbered card. 51 of 200. Ross Wilson. There you go. Rose Tico. Hi, Rose. Everyone liked Rose. And then she kind of just had no storyline after that. So everyone actually was like, what happened to Rose? And special edition Mark McGwire Athletics card. Alex Rodriguez. This is a red version of Alex Rodriguez of the Yankees. That's quite interesting. I don't think I had that one. I think I had something in a different color. Mark Bellhorn, MVP Redskins of, this is a Champ Bailey, Randy Johnson when he's on the Mariners, Dale Earnhardt again, and then we got some prospect cards here. Ryan Sandberg, Francisco Lindor, Curtis Wilkerson, I can't even read this guy's name, Tony McGee, I guess, yeah. Brent Morrell, Michael Bishop. Well, he was selling these individually on eBay for a while, and he had a pretty big listing. He said, I'm just going to take them all off and give you everything. So if he did steal the cards and was selling them individually, somebody would have caught it by now. And I just happened to catch the sale. I guess he was just looking to offload stuff, and he was like, hey, just take them. Just take them and do your thing with them. And that's what I did. So I just did my thing with them, is what I did. I'm very surprised at some of the cards we got in here, though. Patrick Kearney. Bernie took a lot of junk wax, but also a lot of not junk wax. Bernie Williams. O.J. Santiago, not O.J. Simpson. Wellington Castillo. Pedro Alvarez. Charlie Jones. And Maurice Samuel Vaughn. Just Mo Vaughn, basically. This rated rookie card, actually, for him. Eric Kramer. So we're getting into the football. Leon Johnson and Adrian Morale. And Dylan Bundy, draft hits. Jeff Gordon, another Heritage as well. Here we go. More Heritage RBI leaders. Greg Maddux, Fernando Tatis Jr. Heritage. I don't know if I have this Heritage collection. 2021, I don't think I do. I have to look. Ronald Acuna Jr. in action. Mike Piazza. Cal Ripken. I don't think I do. I think I got everything from 24, 25, and maybe 23. Scott Olsen, and maybe something like from 2008 or something like that. Alex Rodriguez. CC Sabathia. And, oh, these are numbered cards, are they not? 308 out of 850. Oh, yeah, they're numbered cards. How about that? Here's another numbered card as well. This is a 61 out of 850, Justin Morneau. And we got another auto as well, 2018, top certified autograph, Jose Morales. So there is a Jose Morales. And I don't think this is another one of these extra edition cards of Jonathan Galvez, and 158 out of 810. It looks like another auto from Panini. Cal Ripken Jr., George Brett, Kevin Russo Bowman card. This is a Bowman rookie card. What year was this? 2010. I like the look of this one, actually. We got a extra edition college ties, and it's a combo basketball baseball card. It's a Tareen Green and Matt Laporta. That's an interesting card. It looks like they're both from the Florida. They were both from the Florida Gators. There you go. Interesting. And Ryan Mountcastle, which everyone liked Ryan Mountcastle during the time. And Jared Klenning, Jimmy Lambert, Trevor Larnach, Andrew Vaughn, Nate Pearson, Javier Baez. And we're going to keep moving on here. This looks like a Green Bay, Chicago Pro Football. I have no idea what this even says here. Green Bay, Chicago Pro Football Previews, Fleer 1996. But it looks like Brett Favre there, but I don't know. Yeah, there's Brett Favre, but it doesn't really say much about. I don't know why it says why that was like that one. But that's cool. Ryan Sandberg, George Brett, Score Dream Team, and this is a Wade box. Again, more of these crazy Pacific collections, which I think at this point I probably have the entire set. Alex Ocha, Geronimo Barreau, John Jaha, Vinny Castillo, Todd Halsworth, Alex Fernandez, Home Run Challenge. We got this, enter the code below. Freddie Freeman, enter the code. Choose the game you think your player will hit a home run. If he does, you win a prize, and enter the grand prize drawing for a chance to win a trip to the 2020 Home Run Derby. Unfortunately, this person never did that. But that's okay. And we got a 2011 Goodwin Champions by Upper Deck. We got another one here, and it's a relic card this time. And this is a Pete Tago. I think we had his autograph before too. We got a Pete Tago autograph before too. So that's your relic of Pete Tago. Interesting cards, without a doubt. I mean, they're not like top players, or some names are pretty good there, but they're also cards that might have like some dollar values here and there. So definitely might be worth at least looking at the prices of these and figuring out if there's something that would be worth some money down the road. I see a couple things that I like in here already. Dale Jarrett, Mark Martin, Mark McGwire. This looks like it's probably like his farewell 1992 Home Run Derby. Mark McGwire. And we got a Ken Singleton, a 1981 Ken Singleton. Looks like it could be autographed. It is a Fleer card, I believe. This looks like, so there's your go. There you go. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to check that one out. All-Star Game. All-Star Game again. We got a nice little James Stewart there. Doug Flutie. I remember Doug Flutie. Troy Percival. A Carl Yastrzemski card for a 1982 Fleer. Don Mattingly Pinnacle. And, of course, we can't go wrong with another Pokemon. Bear Trick. guess Philadelphia Phillies, Mike Schmidt on here. We got a Ryan Sandberg, Chicago Cubs. Terry Glenn, Wayne Sherbert, Jerry Rice. Another like classic. These are Topps Heritage cards here. I guess, what do they call these? No, they don't call it parallels. What do they call them? Oh gosh, I forgot what the heck they call these cards. But it's Alex Rios. Dinger, Colorado Rockies. Dinger. Here's Dinger. All right. Ryan Sandberg. Another one that looks like it's autoed as well. See, some of these autographs are very different. Joe Orsuluk. So some of them look very different. They're not certified, though, which is sad. Clayton Kershaw. And here we go again with this Pacific Collection. Ellis Burks. The Pacific Collection is just going to drive me crazy now, aren't they? There we go. And it looks like we got a authentic autograph. Kane County Cougars of Farmhands. Kane County Cougars. Jeff Baisley. Minor leaguer, definitely. But still pretty cool to get another authenticated one. There we go. Fleer. Mark McGwire. Hologram card. Always gotta love that. And Topps Chrome. So Giovanni Meyer. Mike Minor. And we got some Star Wars cards here. BB-8. Great. And October 3rd, 2012, rookie Miguel Cabrera earns Triple Crown of the year. So there you go, Miguel Cabrera card, 2012. Bernie Williams. And it looks like this is a Carlos Santana. I thought it was Johan Santana. Carlos Santana. And this is a Allen and Ginter 2018. Cool. We got more heritage cards here. This is a Nate Pearson and Tom Hatch. And we got a team checklist with Alex Rodriguez on there. So you got the actual checklist and Alex Rodriguez on the Yankees checklist there. We got a Yankees Nick Johnson Topps Chrome. Barry Jones. Then we got a Joe Gray. Then we got a Kevin Mitchell. And then we got a Barbaro Cancelares. And it's a Bowman rookie card. Neat. Very neat. We got a black version of a Greg Reynolds Bowman rookie card as well. And a Malik Smith here. Bowman Chrome. AJ Jimenez. All-Star Game. Jake Lamb. All-Star Game. Joey Votto. Pete Alonso. Wish this was an opening day card. I think, is it a Topps Now card? No, it's not a Topps Now card. It's All-Star Game card, though. So it is an All-Star Game, and it's update. Looks like it's an updated series one here. It's still very cool. Joey Galloway. And we got more. Reggie White. Bird Emmanuel. And Terrell Fletcher. And Ruben Sierra. I remember. I forgot about. Who forgot? How did I forget about Ruben Sierra here? That's cool. This looks like a Pinnacle card. Is it not? Oh yeah, it was when he was with the Yankees, wasn't it? Yeah, this is a Pinnacle card. 1995? 89? 1995 Pinnacle, yeah. But this says Yankees on the back, which is quite weird. So this is, and it says Yankees, but it has him with the Oakland A's. So this is probably his time, before he came to the Yankees. Ed McCaffrey. Dan Marino. Cool. I like that card. That's a good card. Rod Smith. And, this is a nice card. A 1982 Mike Schmidt card. So, the Fleer. And another rated rookie of Ken Griffey Jr. So, here's another rated rookie, Ken Griffey Jr. that I got of Donruss. Very nice. Very nice. Mike Trout. This is a 2020 card. I had to look. Again, I always have to look twice because they're nice. Oh, this has an autograph on it, but I can't tell if it's legit. And this is a... who is this guy? I don't even know. Mike Laughlin, I guess. Is that who this is? Oh yeah, Mike McLaughlin. Oh yeah, says right. Here you go. So right on the front. Yeah. So I'm gonna put. I don't know if there's a legit autograph. I'm gonna put it on the side just in case. Jed Giorco. So we're getting some of these green crackle parallels, or foil cards, whatever. Brendan Maurer. Keston Hiura. Garrett Cole. This is an interesting one. Team USA 528 of 999. And this is looks like a Topps company, but it's almost like it's the Topps Bowman. So, and this is, what year is this? 2010. that right? Garrett Cole pitched in 2010? Okay. Sure. Okay. Matt Olson. Another nice little card to get. Pete Alonso. Look at that nice little card for Pete Alonso. Nolan Arenado. And we got Robel Garcia. And we got Tommy Abreu. Fausto Carmona. Jose De La Cruz. Another Jose De La Cruz there. Cody Bellinger alone at top. And then we got a Sam Huff and Ben McDonald. And here we go with another Dale Earnhardt card. We got Topps Allen and Ginter. Modern Baseball Sunglasses circa 2000. And this is a 2018 card as well. So you got these kind of cool Allen and Ginter card. World's Greatest Beaches, South Beach. Again, 2018 Topps Allen and Ginter. So that's cool. Those are cool cards. Yeah, I like those cards. Star Rookie. And this is a Ki Igawa from the Yankees. This is Upper Deck 2007. He did okay from what I remember, but he never really. So we got more of this students at work. David Wright. David Wright. David Wright. David Wright. I think David Wright's trying to tell you kids something. David Wright. David Wright. David Wright. David Wright. David Wright. What is David Wright trying to tell you guys? Team logo. There you go. Jeff Gordon. Another 128 of 200. And this is Aspirations Mike Antonio. So eventually I'm going to have to put the number cards somewhere too. Pedro Martinez with Boston. Eddie Murray. This is another Pacific Collection, but different kind of version of the Pacific Collection than you guys been seeing. Tony Gwynn. Mark McGuire. Greg Maddux. This doesn't have like the clear going through it, right? Tony Gwynn. And then we got a Chris Hoyles, again, with an autograph here. So I don't know if it's legit autograph, so I will have to, again, I have to get it authenticated somehow. Yasiel Puig, Cal Ripken, Alex Guerrero, and Spencer Howard, Francisco Cervelli. Nice, good player. I always like Francisco Cervelli. He played for the Yankees and the Pirates, yep. Mudbray, Pokemon Mudbray, and then we got Aaron, another Pokemon card, Aaron, and we got a Jeff Gordon. We got a Rod Carew tribute card from the California Angels, and this is a 2011 tribute card to Rod Carew. Love that card. That's a great card. Look at that. Look how shiny and gold and everything, and just kind of just reflects. And we got a Cal Ripken Donruss 1987 card. Brandon Morrow. This is another Topps, kind of like one of those weird Topps variation cards, Javier Baez. And I believe this is, what year was this actually? 2021? Yeah, 2021. Cool card, though. And we got a George Bell here. And this looks like a 2012 variation of George Bell. There we go. So we're almost at the end here. A few more left to go. And then we can call it a day. So probably we'll get through them very quickly here. I hope you guys are enjoying these pulls. I know the videos are a little longer, but as I get through the longer videos, you'll be like, okay, well, they just fast forward to stuff that you want to see. I'm sure people will probably find something. I did see some minis in there. Looks like I got some minis in there. So let's grab the minis first. They are Allen and Ginter minis. I can see it right away. Of course, I dropped the thing. Of course I would. Why wouldn't I? I dropped the thing right away. So, but they are Allen and Ginter minis here. I will put this box away after I go through the rest of these cards here. So we got a Tyler Mayhall. I think this is, what year is this? Probably 2019 or 18. Tyler Mayhall, Puig, Lou Brock, Panini American Trading Cards. This is a mini Panini card. So Lou Brock card there. We got a Mike Oz baseball card video host. We got a Kevin Kiermaier. And this is 2018. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Will Myers, Exotic Sports, Bo Taushi. And then we got looks like a Chris Hamels. Cole Hamels, not Chris Hamels. Cole Hamels. So there you go. So you got that. And then we'll go through the rest of these because there's the rest, this little pile here. Hopefully we can get them done in 5 minutes. Bill Wilkinson. And this also has an autograph on it. Again, I would have to get it verified. And this is a 1988 Fleer. Prominent ball players. CC Sabathia. Without a doubt. Definitely a good prominent ball player. Let me go from the top here instead of the bottom, just so I can see Jeff Bagwell here. And then we got an Alfonso Soriano card, and this is actually a 21 of 699 box score memories, a piece of history. So that's kind of neat. It's an upper deck card, I believe. Is that an upper deck card? Yeah, upper deck company. So that's kind of a neat card too. And then we got a Cody Seager, Boston Boys again. Gleyber Torres rookie card, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's a neat card as well. Another variation card. 70 years of Topps, Bo Jackson. This looks like a 1968 Topps, but it's not. It's one of those cool variations of Topps that they did in 2021. Almost, I think it might be even the Heritage from that time. I'm not sure if they did Heritage and for this that looked like this. And then we got looks like a Chrome Yoshi Tatsugu. And then we got a Joe Delelli and Ali Sanchez, Joey Bart, Tyler Zubar, right, Mike Piazza, Masahiro Tanaka, Nolan Ryan, Jeff Gordon. Then we got a Damian Sweet, Ty Detmer, Andre Nicolishin. Haven't seen a hockey card yet in there, have I? Pro set, I have no idea. Natural and Human World. This is basically a planet card. I've never seen a real hotspot. Oh, it might be the sun, actually. Looks like it's the sun. Yep. Definitely. Okay. Cool. And we got a Shannon Stewart, BJ Surhoff, Juan Soto when he was this big league baseball card. I like the big league baseball. It's probably 2021, right? I think it's only year big league baseball made anything. And Jesus Sanchez, Joe Adele, Chris Bubik. We got Groomy from Pokemon. And then we got a All-Star Miguel Sano there. And we got another All-Star Max Scherzer. And we got 2 Pokemon cards in a row. We got Clefairy. And we got a Golett Pokemon card. And then we got another different version of a Pokemon card, Durant. Blue variation there. X card as well. Again, Evan Longoria. X card of Nick Markakis. X card of Ryan Brown. And then we got a Carlos Lee. Sonny Gray, Heritage card. Stadium Club, Eric Young. And we got a Medical Droid from Star Wars here. We got a Chris Archer Relic card, without a doubt. Game used memorabilia. So Chris Archer Relic cards, minor league materials. So that will go there as well. We got a Bill Elliott card. You can see the Bill Elliott card here. And we have a Benzer Ukuban. It's going a little bit over an hour and a half. Sorry about that, guys. Probably Snow Days. Legendary Brett Favre. So we got a Brett Favre legendary card here. Now things are starting to fall all over the place. So definitely have to speed this up a little bit. This has an autograph on it of Chris Hoyles. So if he got this many Chris Hoyles autograph, I might believe that he actually had Chris Hoyles sign a whole bunch of stuff. Team Quads, Panini Contenders, Jeff Gordon, Ken Caminiti. Looks like a Bo Bichette Topps card. Another Flashbacks 1972 of K-Line. And looks like you got some Bugs Bunny card there. Todd Zeal, Chris Warren, Carlton Fisk, Moons, Ganymede 2018 Moon card. Mike Trout, Baseball Star Signs. Looks like this might be also an Allen and Ginter of some sort, but I can't make it out completely. And he's got another autograph here of Gary DiSarcina. Could be a potential 1992 rookie card. Could be a potential autograph here. We have authentic autograph card of Kalen Kulbaki. So another authentic autograph card here. So definitely going to have put that on the side. Eddie Murray, Roger Clemens, Tony Gwynn, and Ryan Zimmerman. Dominators, Kevin Bird. And we have a Dario Agrizal. And here we go with a Andres Muñez and a Carter Kieboom. Now we have a Jake Bowers. Another autograph, and this is a 1981 autograph of Gary Roenick again. And I've seen him have a couple of his autographs as well. So again, have to get authenticated. More David Wright, go to school, top of the class, blah, blah, blah. Ryan Wheeler, Juan Nicaso, Hideo Nomo, and I don't think this is definitely not an autograph, but it's still a nice little chrome card of Matt McGill. So there you go. Donnie Lucy, Quentin McCracken, Rob Moore, Nico Horner, Roger Clemens, a Ken Singleton autograph card again. So I think he's had a couple Ken Singleton there again from that 1981 top. So I'll have to look at that. David Robinson, Ken Hamilton, Goodwin Citizen, Herman Melville. That's an interesting card. I've never seen that. What the heck that means. Frank Wycheck, Extra Edition, School Colors, Luke Hochver, Eddie Murray, Nolan Arenado, Chris Bryant, and we got a grand prize of 2029 Home Run Derby again, Gleyber Torres. This is a nice Bowman first card. It's like a silver crackle. Carol Hudson, Desmond Jennings, Steve Young MVP card. That's a neat card, isn't it? Without a doubt. Ricky Rudd, Derek Jeter. It's a Topps Derek Jeter card in red. And we have a Albert Pujols. And we have another Albert Pujols here. So here's another Albert Pujols for you guys. George Brett, Cooperstown card. Very cool. I like the Cooperstown card. Todd Zeal, Panini American Trading. And this is a Lou Brock outfield Golden Age card. Very neat there. And Brady Kale, first pitch. This is funny. First pitch card of what looks like the Red Sox, the mascot. And then we got a Ryan Sandberg. We also got another Ryan Sandberg. I don't know what the heck this is. History of Flight card. How cool is that? History of Flight card. That's a neat card. Without a doubt, a neat card to get. And here's your History of Flight card. Ruben Sierra. And we end this with a Phil Bradley. So I'm going to stop there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. That was a big box to go through, plus another box before that. I'm going to take a little bit of a break on this and maybe come back on a weekend or something like that for some more stuff. I want to show you guys what I'm getting when I'm getting through these, and there's a lot more stuff coming my way, probably, that I will be showing you when I get them. So hope you guys enjoy. Until next one, peace out all, and I'll catch you later.